Hey guys, Doug here and welcome to another video. Now today I'm going to show you a very interesting tactic in creating a tweeter. So first of all, you want to obtain the tweeter. You do this by typing in update in a minute 2019 in the little code area. Then you press save and it should give you the tweeter. Now your loadout should be the farm and the tweeter. And then support, we're going aviator for hidden detection, DJ, and commander for obvious reasons. Then you hop in a single player game and let it load. When you're in the single player game, you want a video till you get Borderlands. Now it has to be Borderlands since this is the only map that has like the correct path for this. So make sure you video till you get Borderlands. Single player lets you video infinitely, so it should be perfectly fine. Now this tactic does allow you to make it to wave 35 with only using the tweeter, farm, and then if you support towers. What you want to do first is place down a few tweeters to defend yourself. Then you want to create a stable economy by getting a few farms. Make sure to not sleaze on your defense since the tweeter is not the strongest tower in the game. It's very cost efficient. It doesn't cost a lot and it's very effective for the money you're spending on it. It only costs like $3,000 to maximum upgrade it. Anyways, so when you spawn in, you want to place down the tweeters, yeah? You want to get a few farms, upgrade the tweeters, then get the aviator by wave 8 so you can defeat the slows and the boss. Now you're going to be relying on the aviator for a few rounds here, as you can see. The aviator, you want to get stealth detection by wave 10. Not only can the aviator see the hiddens then, but your tweeters can also see the hiddens. Now the cool thing about the tweeter is that when you get the chit chat upgrade, they share range. So if one tweeter who has chit chat upgrade can see a zombie, then every other tweeter on the map can see the zombie. Now this includes hidden detection, so if you only have one tweeter inside of the hidden detection area, then every other tweeter can also see hiddens. So it's really cool how it works, and I thought it would be a cool idea for a loadout, so that's why I'm doing this. Now about wave 14-15, you should have around 6 farms. 6 farms is the magical amount of farms you want to have, because tweeters do not cost a lot, so you don't need many farms. But as I said, around wave 14-15 you should be getting a DJ. Not only does the DJ boost your tweeters, but it also makes your farms cheaper and pretty much everything cheaper. You want to get the DJ to thrifty as quickly as possible so you can save a lot of money on upgrading the tweeters. Now the next thing you want to do is get a commander. Now make sure you place the commander around the same spot as I do, since this is the best spot in the map pretty much. Now the commander serves a lot of purpose in this specific loadout. At the later waves it gets really crucial that you have it in these specific spots and that as many tweeters as possible are affected by it. If you place it right here, you should be able to affect every tweeter around it. Now you want to get the commander to drilling and then to call of arms as quickly as possible, since the call of arms ability is what is going to be keeping you alive. Without the commanders, you will not make it past wave like 25 or something like that. So you want to spam the call of arms ability as much as possible along with the other abilities when you get enough money. Now you want to get 2 commanders actually right next to each other. Not only will they boost each other's range, but you'll also be able to use twice the amount of abilities as one. Now from this point on, things get a little bit chaotic. You want to be, at this point, you want to be fully upgraded on most of your things. Your DJs should have the Encore and even Apocalypse Ray if you can afford it at this point. And your commander should be maxed out. Now this is where you're really going to begin to rely on your commander's powers. You want to get constantly your troops drugged up on the call of arms. They should always be having that 70% fire rate because that is what is keeping you alive. Along with spamming strikers, you can also throw airstrikes, which are really good for clearing crowds of slow zombies, general boss 2, even boss 3 sometimes. The airstrike is what always keeps me alive personally. I think without the airstrike you can only last till like wave 30 or so, and then you get killed by the bosses. With the airstrike you can definitely get some area damage in there, and it can really save you. Also try to spam the Apocalypse Rave as much as possible, since it stuns zombies for a few seconds, and you can get a lot of cheap hits while that is happening. Now wave 34 is when you're beginning to lose it. There's around 5 boss 3s that come in at wave 34, and to be honest, that is too much for this loadout to handle. The tweeters simply cannot put out enough damage to deal with the boss 3 spam. You can try your best, but it's not gonna work, so you're inevitably gonna die. But with this loadout, you can make it to wave 35. This will grant you a total of $100. It's very cheap, as most of these towers don't cost a lot of credits, and it's very efficient and very fun to use. Definitely a cool change. Personally, I really like the tweeter tower. It is a really cool addition, being pretty much a better scout. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Leave a like if you enjoyed, and subscribe for more. And I'll see you in another video. So, goodbye.